everybody. Oh my gosh, Sassy, thank you for the sub. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, so many cuties in chat. Let's go. Thank you, Sassy. Welcome back to the den. Oh my gosh, Blue, I hope your computer gets better soon. Let's see, I have so many cuties to say hi to. Hi Rainbow, hi Speck, hi Blue, hi TK. Hi Sassy. I think I'm caught up on cuties. That was easier than I thought. Hello. I know, right, Blue? I love it. It's so nice. Nice to finally watch a stream. I know, right, TK? I'm so happy to have you here. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Blue. I do have my water. It's gonna be a good stream today, yes. We're gonna do some drawing today. I had a pretty good and easy day at work today, so I'm feeling up to streaming. And I figured, you know, I got an idea for a new emote, and I was like really excited to draw it, so I'm like, I'm gonna stream it. Oh my god, new SpongeBob is so weird. Oh no. Old SpongeBob is so good. The first seasons, they were so good. And then they got really bad. And then I heard they got good again. And then I've been hearing that it's gotten bad again. So I'm so concerned for SpongeBob. My poor boy. But as far as the old episodes of SpongeBob, the first seasons, my brain has a chronic condition where any scenario can happen and my brain will be like, here, I have a SpongeBob reference for that. And my coworker, the same one who is my good friend and the same one who was looking for that snack, unfortunately it wasn't any of the ones that we found. She's still looking. But anyway, her and I are in the same situation where we constantly we just have SpongeBob references for any scenario, any and all scenarios, and we make the SpongeBob reference, and we're the only two in the room who get it. Everyone got a sip and a nom. TK, get sips and noms, please. Sips and noms are good. Holy heck, is that a SpongeBob reference? Like, what was it today? Oh, I forgot. Every day we make a different SpongeBob reference. Get a drink at the very least, that's in order. Hmm. Yeah, but if you get like a big drink, then you'll only have to stand up the one time. You get just like the biggest cup in the cabinet and fill it with water, and then you won't have to get up again for like the longest amount of time. Hi Mayo, welcome in. Hi Nin, welcome in. Oh my gosh, Nin just snuck in right behind Mayo, and like I just saw the little peepo sit. Hi Nin, welcome in. Hi Mayo. Hello. More cuties incoming. Oh my god. So many cuties in my chat. I love it. Yeah, but only the one time though, TK. Do it for us. Do it for me. People shy. I do the hand gesture with the fingers as if you could see it. It is so adorable. The people sit. It is so cute. Okay, so now that so many cuties are here, and TK hopefully gets that drink. I want to be here sitting, but okay, yay, do it for me. Thank you, TK. I appreciate it. Yes, I hope everybody's doing alright today. I had a pretty good day at work today, so I am finally going to stream even though I worked. Isn't it amazing? We're gonna do a drawing stream today because I figured that would be a good shorter thing to do, because when it comes to playing my games, I tend to like have like 5 to 8 hour streams, and we can't do that when I worked most of the day. But anyway, I got an idea in my head for a new emote, and I'm just so excited to do it. So I was like, let's stream. We'll wait a minute for TK to come back. And while we do, because I won't quite start drawing just yet because I need to put on my music that I prepared. And I just realized I never grabbed a reference for this, so I'm gonna have to grab that too. But that's okay. We'll wait for the end of the song so we can be jammies. Okay, now we go over here. Oh, that's why I had this all the way to the left, because it's like there's like a big indent. But yeah, I was like getting ready and I was like, why is my chat all the way like over here? And I was like, oh, I'll bring it over here and it'll be there. And I'm like, oh, that's why. Now that I can see stuff in the chat, let's put it like right here-ish. We can be overlapping a little bit as a treat. You've gotten the sippy. You can come back now. Yes, you can come back now. Welcome back, TK. I'm so glad you got the sippies. Okay, I'm gonna get some music going on. So, and I'll tell you all about this idea, because Not everybody was here the other day when we played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explores the Sky. People arrive. Yay! Tico is people. Tico? TK is people arrived. Tongue twister. So I'll tell you all the backstory because it's pretty funny. And I just couldn't get the idea out of my head afterwards. Let me know if the loudness is good. Words, 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 words. I also want to make sure it's not too loud for myself so that I can hear myself speaking. From my own brain. Now we go back to here. Tiku. Tiku. How's the volume? Looks like I might need to put it down a little bit. How is it? Words, 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 words. Tico? This is good. Words, 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 words. Words. Okay. If at any point, because this is a music compilation and I don't know if some songs might end up being louder than others, if any point, just let me know if I need to put it down or up. So we're gonna be doing it is Mystery Dungeon music. It is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, 3 hours of relaxing music. This one in particular is from Super. This track. You would know that because you have been playing Super recently, right? Rainbow? Thank you, Spec. Oh, you said the DX soundtrack. I don't know. It had a picture of the Super Mystery Dungeon on that. I don't know. Let me see. It does have little timestamps. Pelipper's Island, Super. Yeah, so that was from Super in particular. This one is from Gates to Infinity. Gates to Infinity. I can't say the word infinity. Being using some songs for Ultra Absol. Nice. Yes. Which one? DX. That's the remake, right? Of Blue Rescue Team? I do remember that the beginning is a little slow. Yes. I see. So I will tell you all about the backstory for this idea because not everybody was here the other day when we were playing Mystery Dungeon. So so for anyone who doesn't know, we play randomized version of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explores the Sky. The other day we played one of the special episodes, the one that originally revolves around Sunflora, who is like this very peppy, happy-go-lucky. She's so cheery and she loves to say, "Oh my gosh." And she talks like a valley girl. But in our randomizer, she got changed into a Charmeleon. Now, this whole story revolves around how she has to go on this mission in this place that has fire types, and she's got to hunt down a quote unquote poison type. Because originally it was a haunter, which is a poison type, and poison is good against grass as well as fire. And so this whole story arc revolves around, you know, her facing her fears of being like being hit by super effective attacks, basically, and you know, fire because she's a grass type. But it's very funny because in the randomizer she is a fire type. So we were like, oh, sweetie, you are in fact not a grass type. I'm sorry, you were adopted. Like, what a way to tell someone that they're adopted. Anyway, this whole thing, it was pretty funny. But the whole thing is she loves to say, oh my gosh, like really loudly and very, like, she's so happy all the time. And she's a heckin' cutie. But she's a little charmeleon. So I got like such the urge to draw her because she's so sweet and adorable and lovable. And I think that an emote of like just is such a happy Charmeleon with the OMG above it, and then I'm gonna use the animated thingy because I am officially out of regular emote slots. I'm gonna use it to use the shaking one. So she's just gonna be so excited. It'll be, I'm going to, it's going to be along the lines of like, of soft hype, I think, in the way of like the mood of it. Yeah, and when I was saying earlier that I forgot to beforehand get a reference because I've probably never drawn a Charmeleon before in my life. Like, I'm pretty sure I've drawn Charmanders before in my life, probably. But if I had, it was a long time ago. So I'm just gonna grab that really quick. Also, the character portraits in the game for Charmeleon were super cute. Hmm. Looks like this is the best I can get for what I'm looking for. It would also be good to make a file for this anyways so that I can save the image, the actual drawing. I am so well prepared, guys. You don't even know. Like, I prepared fully and did not spend the entire 2 hours that I've been home just looking at emotes in 7TV. And yeah, I definitely did not do that for 2 hours. Nope. Couldn't be me. Let me not close the whole window. Instinctively go to close the whole window. That's where my music is. Okay. Secrets. Can we tell them about the commission I've ordered, or do we need to keep it a secret for now? I think that's up to you, Spec, because you did commission it. Oh, you were talking about Super Rainbow. Yeah, because I thought I remembered right, you were playing Super right now. Professional streamer, wicked. Yeah, Spec had to fish me out of the rabbit hole of emotes because I was like, I was just completely squirrel brained earlier when I got home. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a stream today. Let me turn on my computer. All right, let me go on Discord so I can make the event. I'll probably go in like an hour. And it was like 4:30 at the time. Go on Discord. I go on the Nook. Ooh, there's something new in art. Oh my gosh, Spooky's origami is so cool. Wait, what was I doing here? Oh yeah, I need to get those Absol emotes from that Spec put in the Discord in my Nook. Go and do that. Completely forgot to make the event. Just went straight into the rabbit hole of emotes. Oh my gosh, it's smaller than I thought it'd be. We're going to... I want just this middle part. See, look at her faces. It was so cute. She was so sad. She's so happy. Look at that one. How would I go about cropping this so I could just have the Charmeleon ones? Does it work like this? No, it doesn't work like that. Oh well, I'll just have to deal with it. I'm gonna put it away in a little bit anyways after I get the sketch down. Okay, we'll do. Several hours later, no events or Suki. Yeah, you can tell the secret. And then if it's not a secret, I can draw it on stream. Also, I saw you sent me the thing and I saw the name is really funny what you called it. It really works. Yeah, you can tell the secret, Spec. Oh, you can tell the secret. Oh, I thought you were asking if you could tell the secret. I can tell the secret. Okay. I can read. I promise. I know how to read. Probably. Oh, thank you. That's what you're saying. I totally know how to read. Just gotta like, yeah. Just gotta brain juice a little bit. We got there. We eventually managed to communicate with me. Reading? Haven't done that since school. Since high school. I know, right? Specs just over here like, let me do it for you. And I'm just like, yep, this is... wow, words are happening in my chat right now. I see these words and I know what they mean. And I will tell the secret in a moment. Because apparently my brain is just like, you can only do one thing at a time. Sorry. We can't. We ran out of budget for doing multiple things at the same time. Thank you, Spec. Okay. I do want to know something funny, Rainbow. I would love to know something funny. My brain is over here just like clipping. Is she making a Twitch clip? I am confusion. Oh, clip the picture. Friend of mine finished Pokemon Bird Dog today in 29 hours. My Ultrasun save file is currently at 31 hours. Oh. Speedrunner. We'll get rid of that. Well, you know, it just means that Ultra Absol has just that much more content than Bird Dog, right? Bird Dog is Scarlet and Violet. I knew that. My brain definitely didn't think you were talking about Sword and Shield for a second, because my brain was just like, dog. Legendary dogs. Sword and Shield. Bird Dog. That's what people call Scarlet and Violet because of all the birds and dogs. I am firing on all cylinders. It is a very good attraction. Thank you, Spec. I appreciate it. Your sword save file has 150 hours. Okay. Yeah, we won't need the sad ones because we're being happy. We're drawing her being happy. Now let me file import image. Did I not save it properly? Did I like save it as a web image or something by accident? Did it not? It didn't finish downloading because I closed Discord too quickly. Alright. Computer, come on. You couldn't download that little tiny picture so quickly. I didn't even tell the story, nope. My brain is like one thing at a time. I'm getting this picture. That's all that I'm capable of at the moment. Okay, so the story. Um, the story being about the commission. That story. I just want to make sure that we're sure that we're on the same page, because I don't even trust myself to be on the same page as myself at the moment anymore. Yes. Okay. Save image. Yeah, you know what I did? I didn't save it as a PNG. That's what happened. No. One. Save. There we go. I'm not even on the same page as myself right now. I'm not. I'm like trying to catch up with myself, but she's off and running. I don't know where she went. File import failed. How dare. What do you mean? Apparently, my thing is just being dink donk right now. Alright, I know what I must do. I know what I must do. My files. We'll get there. We'll get there, I promise. Where's the crop button? Crop. There we go. We got there eventually, chat. There we go. There's our girl. She's so cute. Oh, we didn't need that to be turned. Stop being turned. Okay, the story. We're caught up. I've caught up to myself. So, Spec is going to be moving to Germany soon, and there was a concerned friend who was concerned for Spec about the possibility, even though it's like not a possibility because we all know and trust Rainbow. But there was a concerned friend of Spec saying that what if Rainbow is catfishing Spec? And so Spec and I got into this whole conversation about Suki chicken, except it's rainbow, and he's a rainbow trout. And instead of rainbow fresh, it's rainbow fish. So Spec has officially commissioned me to make that an emote for Mr. Rainbow. SpongeBob narrator voice 12 hours later. There we go. Rainbow fish instead of rainbow fresh. Exactly. Here I am spinning my pencil around instead of like drawing with it because again I can't apparently do two things at once. Let's see. Okay. Gotta get a feel for the pencil real quick. Yes, we hope all goes well. And it's very exciting for Spec. I'm very happy and excited for her. All the things are going good. Yes, it's gonna be Rainbow Trout with cat ears on a hoodie, with him looking tuna chicken levels of displeased. Exactly. And we just can't unsee it. Let's see. Since I know no one in chat right at this moment has the tier 3, I'll just pop that right in there so everyone can be reminded. It's that, but it's gonna be rainbow version. Rainbow is gonna have his own tuna chicken. It's a catfish because it's gonna have cat ears and fish flippers, fish fins. Looking just like with that same just like face. Not sure what to think about that. I'm sorry, Rainbow. Pet the rainbow. It's gonna be a catfish. Car ears? I expected to say car ears. We love car ears around here. Where was it that we were talking about car ears the other day? Was it here? Somebody miswrote car. What wrote car instead of cat? Also just googled what catfishing means. Small grump squared. I'm sorry, Rainbow. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was an unnamed person who was a concerned friend who just um. We don't think that you would do that, Rainbow. Pet the rainbow. It is just so funny because it was just such a funny thought. He didn't even know what it meant. Oh no. Pet the rainbow. We would never think you would do that, Rainbow. It's just funny to think that somebody would think that you could. Catfishing you all every day. You all think I'm really amazing. No, that's we do, and you're not catfishing us because it's true. She's gonna have big sparkly happy eyes. just looks like a dunce cap right now. Hmm. It does. I guess you're right. You know, Charmeleon is like built in with like a little dunce cap. Also, I made it like way too big. Doesn't need to be that big. This is just a very rough sketch right now. Okay, Tablet, you can catch up. Clip Studio, are you okay? Okay. Sparkly eyes. She's like, OMG. She says OMG all the time. And she's very happy. Hmm. Maybe I should go with a more sideways look, like how the actual sprite portrait is. We'll do a little, because Charmeleon does have like this long snout. She's a long snout. This is cute, but it doesn't look like a Charmeleon. I'll start making a doodle smaller. Aw, thanks, Vic. She's still here. She's right there. It is very cute. I just appreciate that she's concerned enough to think that someone would try to catfish me in the first place. Yeah, exactly. She's still right here, but I'm gonna. Just because I've never drawn a Charmeleon before, I want to get. That's like way too small. Hmm. She was like, I'm gonna suss him out. That would catfish. He's like, that doesn't sound so nice. It's like you're moving across literal continents, so to make sure he's not catfishing you. I'm gonna suss him out. Love her because she couldn't tell if something was sus in front of her face, in front of her. Well, we don't call him Susbo for nothing, right? No, we love Rainbow here. We're just joking. Pet the rainbow. Thank you, TK. There we go. I'm liking the geography of this face better. The other one, it's like, it's cute. It's just a little doodle. So this one is looking more like a Charmeleon. She is cute though. Yeah. And she's got big eyelashes because she's a valley girl. No, she's so happy. She's gonna be like so excited, and I can't wait to see how it looks when the when the uh when the animation makes it like shake. She's gonna be so happy and excited. So like shoulders, something like that. Hmm. 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 Little arm. I I'm glad you love her, Spec. Speaking of moving arms, what tablet do I have? I have an XP Pen Artist 12. And I can only say that because I'm looking at the box right now, because otherwise I would not remember. Because I keep it in the box for safekeeping when I'm not using it, because it's a very good box. Very nice box. XP Pen Artist 12. Yeah, it's like XP dash pen. Yeah. And that's all the information on it. I don't know what her hands look like, because there's no hands in the pictures. Maybe I'd just give her a little pause like I have. Ah, the intro music is best. It's so good. She's so happy. Look at her. She's so happy. Oh yeah, we could get a preview of what it would look like. She's just like She's such a good girl. She doesn't mean any harm. It do be an expensive boy. Yeah, it was 200 USD when I got it. I was saving up for it for a long time. Cuz for the longest time I was using, gosh, I can't even remember what it was called now. A Wacom. Yeah, a Wacom tablet that was like $50. And it didn't have a screen on it. It was just the little tablet, and you just draw while looking at the monitor instead of at your hands, which took a long while to get used to. And then, for the longest time I wanted a tablet that had a screen. And I was like, like it'd be so cool if I had one of those, like the professional artists have. And I was like, oh, I gotta save up for it though, because they're so expensive. And I eventually did. And then I kid you not, I used it one time, and then I didn't touch it for like a year. I don't know why I went like an entire, like, I don't know, was it 2019? I went an entire year without drawing once. And every day I would be like, man, I just bought that $200 tablet and I've used it one time. When am I gonna draw some more? I think maybe I was intimidated by having the big screen. The overwhelm be real. Yeah, it was like that. If I've ever shown you, or if you've ever seen it from my DeviantArt, the picture of the, oh yeah, so it was right after they revealed Hisuian Zorua. Okay, brain. Remember the name of one of your favorite Pokemon. They had just revealed Hisuian Zorua on the little commercial thing. And that Hisuian Zorua is the one thing that I drew and finished with my new drawing tablet after I got it, and then I didn't touch it again for like a year. I don't know if it's because I was busy playing Legends Arceus or what, but it was a whole thing. Just like, really? I just spent $200 on this and I have used it once. She's so excited, you guys. You don't even know how excited she is. She's just hyped all the time. Look at her, she's so happy. Mm. It's like what happened when you got your first Wacom tablet. Yeah, now that I think about it, when I first got my first tablet, which was the Wacom tablet, I think I did something similar. Where like I was just like, this is too much. It's too overwhelming. I can't fathom it, and then just put it down again for a really long time. But that was like so long ago that I don't remember how long ago it was. Oh my god, without the eyes, it's terrifying. Eyes really, they're windows into the soul. And if there's nothing in the eyes, then it do look a little soulless. I might look up what Charmeleon's hands look like. I might just have her have paws. Who knows? Hmm. That's a pen. That's an eraser. Hmm. Paws suit her very well. I think so too. You only really got back into drawing when you got the Apple Pencil. Mm. I think I'm gonna have to make this other eye look a little bit bigger. Now that the eyes are not soulless anymore, we can unview that. Actually, we need it again because I forgot to spit. And I could just freehand it, but whatever. Let's see. Whoop. PJ said hi. Hi, PJ. Tell PJ I said hi. Tell PJ I said hi, Napster twin. My main problem with drawing is that you just don't know what to draw. Yeah. I go through that a lot too, where it's like, man, I would draw, but I don't know what to draw. Lately, it's been a little bit easier to think of things to draw because of like the streams and emotes. My biggest problem with drawing is the draw part. Well, you know, practice makes perfect. Yeah. um, Rainbow, are you interested in drawing? Or are you just joking? Can I have a little floaty eyebrow as a treat? Eyebrows are just a suggestion. Anyone who says they aren't interested in drawing is lying. After all, how cool will it be to make whatever thing you imagine a good looking reality? I know, right, Rainbow? That's the thing. That's what I love. You know, when I finish a drawing, I'm just like, look at this! I made it with my hands. And it's one of the reasons why I hate AI art so much, and it makes me so uncomfortable because like a human didn't make that with their hands. Sisters, not twins. Yeah. My foot is falling asleep. I need to change my position. Hmm. problem. But the thing is, nobody can draw at first. Maybe not everyone can draw, but nobody can draw at first. Everybody gets better with practice. Nobody can draw at first, but everybody can practice. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I wanted that to sound more reassuring than it probably sounded. Nobody can draw at first, but everybody can practice. There we go. Does that sound better? I don't have the time to train for years of drawing. Listen, it doesn't have to be years of not good, because the more you practice and the more like you can follow, you can look at tutorials and everything. You don't want to see the things that I used to draw. That I do not advertise my DeviantArt for a reason. Exactly. Do you think I came out the womb drawing fucking Mozart? A great man once said. And listen, it doesn't have to be like dedicated practicing. You can just doodle. Just like have a piece of paper nearby, just make a little doodle. I gotta show you guys my little doodles that I do at work whenever I have to like watch a service area and I'm waiting and I have to just wait. I always draw a little doodle in the notebook that's there in the corner, and then sometimes I go back there the next day and I go to do another doodle and I see that one of my coworkers wrote like a little comment like, "Oh, it's so cute," or something next to it, and I'm like, I just do a little doodle. Look, I can show you the doodle that I do. I do this, and I do this, and I do that, and I do this, and I do this, and I do that, and I do that, and I do a little bow tie, and I do a little fluffy body, and do a little fluffy tail, and that's it. That's my little doodle that I do every time. Isn't he cute? I'm thinking if, like, someday in the far future when I have follower emotes, it's gonna be this guy. It's gonna be this guy for the follower emotes. But I don't know how to doodle. Oh, TK, just doodle. Just do the squiggles. Heron Hansen, what a man. Zen Tangles. The good old, I do this and then I do that. And done. Cute art. But it's just little squiggles. It's just simple little lines. Look, it's a triangle without the bottom. It's a triangle without the bottom. It's two triangles without the bottom. It's two more triangles. It's two more triangles. It's a dot. Two more triangles, but smaller. Little W. Triangle, triangle. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Triangle, triangle. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Just gonna flood this page with doodles. Step 1, draw a circle. No, draw a triangle. Oh no, she broke. Oh no, you guys. I'm gonna have to fill this page with doodles. What am I doing? His eyes were too close apart. See, this is how you doodle. You just make squiggles. And you don't worry about how it looks. Just do squiggles. Squiggles! Squiggles! Do you get it now? More doodles! Nothing but triangles now. I have derailed my own stream. Just doodle. Everything is triangles. Got it. Listen, when you break it down into simple shapes, it's just like with this. You know, I started with circles. It was circles and lines. It was circles. Look at her. She's made out of circles. Okay. I want to collect myself. Alright. I love you guys, but you need to, like, get on a different layer real quick. Oh my god, where's my thing? Excuse you. They were like, you cannot contain us. Oh no, they're back. They're ravenous. Ah! No, hiding the little boys. I'm sorry. My squiggles need a purpose or I can't make them. Then give them a purpose, TK. Decide their purpose. You are the maker of them. You decide their purpose. Only you can give purpose to the squiggle that you create. Give them the purpose of being cute. Did I miss anything? I need to scroll up. Nope. I'm good. I'm caught up. I'm sorry, white people was sad. I'll bring them back. I just needed room. See, they're there. They still exist. I'm just gonna make them a little bit transparent so I can see what I'm doing. But they're there. There we go, see? Little boys are back. We can have a little boys distracting the pizza as a treat. Oz, thank you for the sub. Welcome back to the den. OMG. Welcome in, Oz. Hello. OMG. She's very excited. OMG. This is gonna have how the emote's gonna be, because it's gonna have the shaking effect. Thank you for the sabots. I appreciate it. Also, these little guys are my doodle, and they have invaded the stream, and we don't want TK to be wide people sad, so they're just gonna like be fade. They're just gonna be faded over here and just existing. Hmm. 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 It's okay, Oz. Understand. I understand. Life gets in the way sometimes. Life gets in the way all the time for me and TK. So, Oz, since you missed the last stream, I will explain because this is a reference into last stream. Uh, so we were playing more Mystery Dungeon, and we played the one of the special episodes. The special episode was centered around Charmeleon, and Charmeleon says, "Oh my gosh," all the time. You did skim through the VOD a bit? Awesome. So maybe you already know the story. Thank you for skimming through the VOD a bit. I appreciate it. She says OMG a lot, and she talks like a valley girl, and she's very excited and happy all the time. So I got in my head an OMG emote with the shaking effect, and I couldn't get it out of my head. So this is gonna be my first animated emote. It's supposed to be a Sunflora, yes. Yeah, she's a little confused. She thinks she's a grass type. She was raised by grass types, and she believes she's a grass type. Even though we tried to tell her that she is indeed a fire type and does not need to worry about fire type attacks. But she does have dry skin, which is an ability that makes her weak to fire, actually, which is ironic and very fitting. But it also means that she's immune to water, or she's not as weak to water. I forget what it was. Right now, she's just very excited to be surrounded by little boys. Huh. I didn't realize how much blank space there was here now that it's not in there. We need more little boys. Oh yeah, the reason that the screen is taken over by little boys is because people in chat told me they didn't know how to doodle, so I was doodling furiously to try and teach. I just wanted to look quickly to see where you got up to, and saw you started doing objectively the worst special episode. No, it was great. It was so fun. She was so happy, and it was so funny how she acted like a grass type even though she was a fire type. Hmm. That might be kind of cramped. Everything is triangles. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, the others are pretty good. And I do remember like not caring much for the Sunflora story, but the way that it was randomized and just the Charmeleon faces made it so much better. Because look at these Charmeleon faces. Oh, that's the wrong thing. They are so cute. And then like Sunflora faces are like cuz it's always just smiling regardless. But look at the Charmeleon faces. Look at them. They're so cute. And like a Charmeleon talking like a Valley girl. Come on. It's hilarious. And she's so cute. Look how happy she is. Look how sad she was when she didn't catch the criminal. Just it being a Charmeleon made the whole story like 10 times better. Hmm. Pencil. Hmm. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. There's too many little boys in the way and I can't see. I'm sorry, little boys. You have to get out of the way for a minute. I think I was better off how I had it before. Hmm. Okay, little boys, you can come back. Hmm. Hmm. She says, "Oh my gosh," all the time. And she's very cute and sweet. Just a little face poking through the G. Just like, what you doing there? I see there's a G in front of me. You know what I haven't done even once yet? I have not saved. You can tell because it still says illustration at the top. I haven't saved it as anything, meaning I haven't saved it. I think it has to be, what font do you, yeah, it's gotta be like a bubbly font, definitely. Thank you for the save, Oz. Oh my gosh. We can't be not having it saved. Because if my Clip Studio decides to crash, we could lose everything. Now, this hasn't happened to me before with this, but I remember many a time in the olden days when I still used my Wacom tablet and I used Sketchbook. That used to crash. This hasn't crashed for me yet, but I don't want to risk it. Don't get me wrong. Sketchbook is good. It was a good program. I used it for many, many years. But always save at every opportunity. Just in case. Because if you start using that airbrush a lot and there's lots of layers and things going on, it could crash. Now, to be fair, I haven't really pushed this to that same limit because I am older now. I am wiser, and I do not need to do as much of all of that nonsense. Probably. Maybe. Either that or Clip Studio just is more stable, which it should be because I paid money for Clip Studio. There is a free version, but I bought the pro version. So yeah, it should be good considering Sketchbook is free and this you had to pay money for, so it better be better. Gosh darn it. Let's see. Little boys, I love you, but I'm sorry. You have to get disappeared. It's too much. I'm sorry. No. It's like hardly different than it was before, but it seems better. Just like a little bit higher, I think. Okay. You really do have kind of a round head. Sometimes the hardest part of a drawing is the sketch. I mean, if you've never drawn something before, the hardest part is the sketch. Because then you have to get everything coordinated and like figure out what it is actually that you're doing. Like if it's like when it comes to that's the eraser. When it comes to like my character, my Suki character, I've drawn her like 100 times, so I can sketch her up real quick. Like I don't even need to do this whole detailed sketch business because oh no, I think you're just able to survive. Wait, what happened? Think you might just be able to survive though. I'm so confused. What happened? What's wrong, TK? Oh, is it your? Wait, no. Blue said their internet was being dink donk, right? Their computer. I'm so confused. What's the matter, TK? Is it the music? Oh, it's the music. It's sad music. I'm sorry. I'm just so used to PMD music. I didn't even realize. Oh, the little boys. Well, it's fitting that the music is sad. I'm sorry, TK. The little boys can come back. Just, I needed a minute. There was too much clutter. See, I'm sorry. You can have a little bit of little boys as a treat. I just needed to figure out this whole head situation going on over here. I'm like, what is this head shape? It's so round. It's like too round. This is a very sad music. Like, what the heck? You're welcome, TK. You know, I think I probably just redo what I think I just redid what I erased and then redid and then I redid it again. I think that's what happened. What is your head shape? It's not round. It's a little triangle. Everything is triangles. Well, this one's round and it's happy, so. But this one's not round and it's happy. What is your head shape, sir? What is it? I've never drawn you before. What is your head? It does seem to be like clay. Charmeleon's heads are made out of clay. That's not right. I just have an epiphany. Everything is triangles. No, that looks weird. It's not it. Just a little triangle as a treat. You are seeing the creative process at work, chat. Yeah. But now it seems like it's too far to the left. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this eye needs to be a little more to the left. I think that's what it is. This eye needs to move over. Just a little bit. Also, are you the same size? A little bit bigger? Good, good. This music is kind of intense right now. Now it's too far. Yeah. If we do before and after. I think so. I can't tell because there's too many little boys on the screen. I'll have to go BRB for a small bit, so feel free to temporarily kill off the boys if you'd like to. Okay, TK. Have a good BRB. I hope what you need to do goes well. And I'll bring the little boys back when you get back. They're not killed off, they're just sleeping. They're just sleeping. Yeah, I think that little tiny triangle was what that little side of the face needed. My leg is asleep. Oh no. The sleep traveled from my foot to my leg, even though I moved it. It's not what was supposed to happen. She's just like, oh my gosh. She's so adorable. I love her. She's a cutie. And she must be protected. That's why Steelix had to come and protect her. Yeah. So anyway, what I was saying before, I was like very concerned about TK and not realizing that I was the bearer of the concern because I had hidden the little boys and not even realized what I had done to poor TK. What I was saying before about sometimes the sketch can be the hardest part. It depends on how many times you've drawn what you're drawing. Because, like, when I'm drawing Suki, my little fox, like, I barely have to sketch because I already know how it's gonna work. But I've never drawn a Charmeleon before. So that's why I'm spending so much time on the sketch, because I needed to figure out where everything was gonna go and what everything is supposed to look like. Does she have a little tooth? Yeah, a little tooth. You can't see that on the emote. It'd be too tiny. Bigger tooth. No, now it doesn't look. It looks too scary. Oh. Sometimes you must study your reference. And that is another good point for a beginner and even veteran artists. Always, always have a reference. Head be kind of flat on the top-ish. That is kind of what I have, though. It's just like, yeah, it's fine. Head shape is good. Charmeleon do be a haver of little things. She can have one little tiny fang as a treat. Even if you can't really tell when it's tiny, I think it makes a difference, other than just having like blank mouth. Okay, welcome back, TK. I'll wake up the sleepy boys. They're back just for you, TK. And I think that we're about ready to move on to pen. I'm gonna grab some reference coloring. New layer, pen. So when it comes to picking colors, I like to have colored outlines, of course. So I pick the color of what I'm going to be doing, what I need from my reference. Sometimes if you're doing something where you're picking your own colors, you know, you go on here, color theory. The saturation is over here, less saturated is over here, and then the dark and the light and then the middle. But if you're doing something that is like a fan art or something and you're just going off the colors, you got color picker and you just grab it. Very easy. And then for the lines, I usually just go like a little bit darker. If it's something that's gonna be glowy. Boys and Suki in one stream, what a great deal. I know, right? You got two for the price of one. um, if it's for something glowy, like when I do Umbreon or my character, because like fun fact, my Suki is loosely based on a shiny Umbreon, but like with white and my own markings. Anyway, if it's a glowy bit, then I do the outline a lighter color than the color that's being filled. But for most things that are not going to be glowy, do a little bit darker. I'm gonna get her eyes. We'll go with over here. Yeah. And then when I'm getting my colors, I make a little color swatch in the corner of the screen. For eyes, after I get the base color, I get a lighter version as well as a darker version. And for the lighter version for the eyes, I go like a little less saturated as well. Make a little line of that, and then get a darker, more saturated and darker version. And I'll show you why when I do the eyes. Because she's going to have big, beautiful eyes, so they're going to be detailed. I'm going to make that a little bit darker. Especially when it comes to Pokemon. I don't know. She does have black pupils. Well, if you don't want to do big black pupils, doing a darker color of whatever the iris of the color of the eye is how I do. And then you can make it be darker still, less saturated, more saturated. It's up to you. Like that's basically gonna be the pupil color, and then the lighter color is gonna be like basically how we get the detail in the eyes based off of that color. And Charmeleon really be kind of simple. It only really has 2 colors. So I guess we're done picking colors. Oh wait, we got a tongue color. We'll go with the lighter. And then since that's the color of the tongue, I'm gonna grab like a darker version for the inside of the mouth. Maybe I'll grab this other orange here. Because this one's kind of looking too light. Because see, the problem is with this, because we've got, you know, the shine of the tongue and then like the shade. So it's hard to tell from just the tiny pixels which one is the base color. I think it's actually going to be that in the middle here. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Yeah, that seems better. The other one was definitely just the shine. It is so good. The music is so good. think for the inside of the mouth, I'm actually going to do a version of the base color instead. Like a darker of that. Because the way that it's going with the tongue color, it's already like kind of too dark, and it's getting to the point where it seems off. Because it doesn't really show any like inside of mouth color based by the, you know, the angle. So yeah, something like this. That'll work. And then I think the outline is just going to be the outline of the regular body. Alright, I think that's everything we need. We'll grab a white on there just so that we can have it. Whoops. So we can grab it quickly. Why not? Move this up in the corner like so. Now a new layer. A new folder, a new layer. And then for the sketch, we'll turn that down a bit so we can go over it. Fluffy boys are still there. They're fainter now, but they're still there. Trying to see the thickness. Yeah, I think 40 is usually what I use. Fainted boys are better than dead boys. They are. They're just a little fainted. They're like Pokemon. They don't die. They just faint. Okay, I need to stretch my hand. Do have a little bit of a cramp. I'm just gonna stretch in general. Thank you for the hydrate, Speck. Thank you for the stretch. I'm gonna have to head off now. You do be snoozy. Okie dokie. Thank you for taking care of Moonzu. Pet the mods. Thank you, Speck. I love my mods. I have the best mods. Thank you, Speck. Have a sweet dreams. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you, Speck. Have good sleepies. I'm gonna take that hydrate now. When it is finished, I will send it to you in Discord so that if you wake up in the middle of the night and be like, and then you can see it finished. Because I know you want to see it finished. Okie dokie. We will. I love reading Mom. I think it's just like on brand for her to have paws. Oops. Little nose. There we go. I know, right? Mystery Dungeon music is so good. Now, chat, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. When you're doing digital art, layers are your best friend. If you know something that you're about to draw is gonna be underneath lines that you already did, make a second layer, put that layer underneath that layer. Now, you can do that and not have to worry about going over the lines you already did. See? This is some like good lullaby music right here. No wonder Specs is sleepy. So when it comes to eyes, I always make a new folder inside of my folder. Because especially when I'm needing to do details on the eyes and stuff, because I do a lot of layers when it comes to making eyes look all fancy. So having just a folder for eyes is very helpful. And I'll teach you another little trick. When it comes to eyes and digital drawing, you can cheat. You can copy and paste the entire eye and just flip it and angle it, and you don't have to do the second eye. The only thing is that when it comes to the highlights, you'll want to keep the highlights, like these little white circles, keep those unflipped. So we have the outline of the eye, and we have a new layer for everything underneath it. Well, we're gonna have multiple layers for the eyes. So what we're gonna do is we're going to use the magic wand on the layer for the eyes. We're gonna refer to editing layer only. We're gonna just select all of the inside of the eyes, because that's what we're gonna be working with. And now we can just go wild with it. We don't have to worry about going outside the line or anything. So we're going to grab our base eye color. Actually, first we're going to get our white, and we're going to make a little fill of the white. And we'll unview it for now so we can see our sketch of where the eyes are going. We're going to make another layer. And now we're going to grab our blue. And now, because I have this selected, I can go whatever I want to do and it's going to stay inside. I'm actually going to grab a bigger brush, fill this in real quick. Now we're going to make another layer, and we're gonna grab our pupil color, which for me, I like making them just be a darker color rather than straight up black. Some characters, sometimes you'll have to do black pupils, because that just makes sense. Like if it was a human, most humans have black pupils. And I'll show you why it's important to do our pupil on a second layer and not the same layer as the iris. Because that's how we get the fancies in. gonna go back down here. We're gonna make another layer between the pupil and the iris. We're gonna grab our light blue. Now I have a very simple thing that I do. Oops, I am still on my giant brush. Just gonna do some lines. And now we're gonna blur those lines. Just like so. And then I'm gonna do some more lines in between the first lines. I'm gonna do them a little thinner or a little thicker, just whichever different than what you did before. We're gonna do them in between. Now we're gonna blur them again. And we're gonna do that a couple times until the eye starts looking real shiny. We can change the intensity of the blur if you want it to be less or more. But yeah, see? And do a little bit of you just gotta like learn the feel for how much blurring to do. So that's our iris. So now we're gonna go back over top of the pupil and make another layer. Now you're gonna see, hi PJ! You're now able to join? Oh my gosh, welcome in. I'm doing an eye tutorial. Hi Napster Twin. Welcome in. I'm actually gonna make this iris be a little bit bigger because it's kind of flat on this one side. Now we're gonna go on the layer that's above the pupil and below the lines. We're gonna grab black and we're gonna grab our airbrush tool and we're gonna make it bigger. And we're gonna go like this. We're like just curved line over the top of the eye like this, and it's gonna be darker at the top and then lighter as it goes down. Now we're gonna take that opacity down. Now it has depth. We're gonna do another one, and this time white on the bottom. The same thing but opposite. We're gonna wait for the program to catch up because it doesn't like airbrushes. No programs like airbrushes. If you put them on different layers, then you can change their opacity independently. And now, for the most important part, the shines. We're just gonna make some white circles. And because this is like such a... We're gonna do like a lot of... Well, I think the 3 is good. That looks good. So we made some white circles with the paint. And this is on a separate layer. And it's going to be above the other two we just did. Now we're going to blur them, but we're going to blur them gently around the edges. I actually messed that up a little bit with circles. So that like the inside is a little bit less blurred. You know what I mean? The outsides are more blurred than the middle. And then you can be a little fancy with it. You can use the airbrush as well to just make it, oops, a little bit softer, a little bit bigger. And now we just take the opacity down a little bit. Maybe not. Sometimes you take the opacity down, sometimes not. It depends. Depends on how it looks. We're gonna review our white on the back. It's pretty much... I think I want more shines. Because she's gotta be like... She's like really excited and stuff. Maybe even do a little heart shine. Because she's just so happy. Oops. Painting shadows with airbrushes and opacity. That is the technique I came up with myself in my first two drawings. Great minds think alike. My main problem with drawing at this point is all the programs have a million bajillion options and settings and sliders and menus. I don't know where IDK. I don't I just almost said I don't K instead of IDK or I don't know. My brain melted the two. What is where and how to use what. Yeah, to be honest, I have never touched 90% of these brushes and things. Basically, find one you like and latch onto it. But it's usually gonna be the default one. Like, the default one is usually good. Like, for the pen, it's just the very first pen. And then pencil is the very first pencil. This paint and apply is something that I actually downloaded. It was not a default thing at all. But I was looking for brushes because it has a thing where you can download more brushes that people have made, and I wanted something to make shading soft shading a little bit easier. And I found this softy oh wait, this isn't even the thing I'm talking about. This is the thing I'm talking about. Softy brush. That's what I'm talking about. I always mix these two up for a second because the handle looks the same. Softy brush. It's good for soft shading. how can I convince my perfectionist brain that brush is the perfect brush for the job at the moment? Softy brush. I know, right? It's great. I love it. It's soft. It's for soft shading. Basically, just use the defaults and screw everything else. Until you get until you have more time to get to know your program and test and see what other things do. Find something you like and just stick with it. Delete all the other brushes so they don't bother me. Probably. I guess you can. There is a delete button. I've seen people, like, I've watched people's, like speed paints and tutorial videos, and they have, like, layouts that are completely different and customized, and I'm just like, how do you get to the point where you can customize your layout because you know what everything does so much? Honestly, PJ, I do not know what, like, I have never used 90% of the options. Like on this, the blur, I just use the blur. I don't even use the blend. The blend is weird. You gotta like have special things going on. Considering I always do like separate layers, the blend doesn't end up working right, but the blur is good. Blur. And the airbrush. The soft airbrush. Chef's kiss. Sometimes I've used like the spray and like I've never used any of the other things. I've used the spray to make the muffin crumbs on tsukiOMG. That's basically it. But I just use the soft airbrush. And it's again the very first thing on the option. And like these guys all here, I haven't changed any of them. These are just the default settings. So it really is just, you know, default pen, default pencil. I don't use this, honestly, the paint and apply. I just use the pen to color things. The pen and the fill tool. I honestly have not used any of these paint and apply or whatever these brushes are. I mean, if you had an art style that was to look more like watercolor or oil paint or something, then you would use those. But I just use the pen. I just use the G pen. G pen probably stands for good pen. It's a good pen. I may have done too many highlights. I may have gotten carried away. But that's okay, because we can always just unsee it, do a new layer, and do it again until you're happy with it. Oops. Yeah. I think I've downloaded some brushes that are supposed to be for fur. I haven't used them yet because, like, I don't know, I just haven't used them yet. I guess if I were to do like a detailed picture of something that is fluffy, then I would use them. But I haven't done that. What is it under? I think it's under brushes. I feel like I did download something. Oh, effect brush. Yeah, because this is the effects brush. This is where I downloaded different things. And it has all kinds of stuff. Like, it even comes with like stuff. Like, this is how I did the grass on Specs Bulbaspec background. Is just grass. Grass. Grass in your eye. Oh no. There's even trees, but they look weird. There's leaves. There's all kinds of stuff in here if you wanted to make a background easily without having to like think too much about it. I've only ever used the leaves and the grass and the flower petals. And the softy brush. Nah. I don't know. I don't usually do things with this many highlights, but I'm like, oh, she's got like those big eyes that have all the highlights in them. But you know, sometimes less is more. And sometimes you don't even want to blur them at all. Sometimes they can just be shiny. Yeah, I think for this I'm gonna just not blur them. Lower the opacity like a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Now for the trick. I feel like 3 is a good number. Maybe not if they're this big. Yeah. Because normally I only do like 2 highlights. But she's got them big ol' eyes. So now is for the trick. And I'm going to show you the trick. You see this folder where we have all of our eye layers? We're going to take this folder. We're going to edit. We're going to wait for it to catch up because it's laggy a little bit. And we're going to hit the save button. We're going to hit edit as soon as it's done saving. We're gonna do copy. We copied this whole folder. We're gonna paste. We're gonna paste this whole folder. And then we're gonna take this folder and we're gonna transform and we're gonna flip horizontal. Now it's gonna look weird for a second, but don't panic. Just take it, rotate it, It could be a little bit smaller, perhaps. Wait for it to catch up. Ugh, come on, program, stop lagging. Stop lagging, please. I beg you. I beg you to stop lagging. It doesn't usually lag this much when I do this, to be honest. And then in here, we're gonna take our little eye highlights and we're gonna flip that back. And we're gonna probably rotate it a little bit. And now we didn't. It looks weird, I know. No, it looked great initially. Just the derpy little girl. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit of cleanup. What is this little bit? What is this? Oh, you know what? I know what it is. It's on here. There we go. I think I'm also going to change these eyelashes a little bit. Oops. But anyway, that's how you can avoid drawing a second eye. Oh yeah, PJ. For earlier, because you missed it. It's the fluffy boys. Those are my little doodles that whenever I doodle something, it's usually that. And a few people were asking how to even doodle, and I was like, this is how you doodle. Just pick a shape. This shape is triangles, and just make a bunch of triangles. Just triangle, 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 dot, dot, W, floofs, triangles. Even these hearts are triangles. No, floofy boys do have to become lower opacity again, I'm sorry. Aren't we all just triangles? Yeah, we really are. When you get right down to it, everybody's triangles. Everything is just triangles. Triangles are the ultimate shape. That's why the pyramids lasted so long. You fainted again. I'm sorry, TK. What are the triangles on the top? Oh, these triangles. These triangles are an M. For the M in OMG. I'm not sure what color to make the words. I knew that. I can read. Oh, those are letters. Thought it was a round ear and then a crown and then another round ear. That's a fair. That's a fair. That's fair. Oh yeah, PJ, you just got here, so you didn't get the backstory about this character. Were you here the other day when we were playing PMD? I forgot. It's like past my bedtime, so my brain is starting to like lose control of its cognitive functions. You were lurking. That's right. I remember now. You were lurking. Well, if you remember the Charmeleon from the special episode, this is her. She says, "Oh my gosh," and she's very excited and happy all the time, and she's very adorable. So she's gonna be saying OMG, and this whole emote is gonna be shaking with the animation thing that it gives you. It's gonna be like OMG. She's gonna be very excited. Now I'm afraid I'm gonna have to hide the little boys again because I need to be able to select fill all layers, colors, stuff. I'm sorry, TK. It's for the greater good. They're not gone. They're just sleeping. Yeah, exactly, Oz. Exactly. She looks so naked without the little boys all around. That don't take that out of context. I'm not sure how you would, but just don't. So now we're gonna refer to all layers. I'm gonna grab all of this. And on this layer that's below all the lines, we're gonna fill. Oh my god, she's so orange. She's like incredibly orange. I wish there was a hyper effect shading without, if hyper effect without all the shading. Red shading, it makes it all so bad. Yeah, I know, right? This song is so good. We missed a spot. How dare it not get that pixel? Sometimes it'll miss a pixel in these little corners for some reason. You just gotta go in with the loop. Go in with the loop and get it. That'll save you grief. Oh my gosh. Those are amazing. Oh, I love them. They're so cute. What the heck? Oh my god, they're so cute. I love them. I wonder if I should have gone with this darker red. Now I'll show you another trick. If you want to change the color of something, you just hit this little lock transparent pixels option on this layer. And now you just go through and recolor all of your lines in that layer. I do that a lot for when I'm, even with my Tsuki character, because sometimes I'll be lazy and do the lines just in the gray, and then I'll have to go over it later, over the ear tips and stuff like that. So that's how I do that more easily. When you're using the magic wand, sometimes you want to go in and check your corners, because sometimes it'll decide to just not include a pixel for whatever reason. Red. See? It might not look like it matters, but it do. Because that pixel might be slightly transparent, and then you'll get a white pixel in your fill. It's weird. Did I miss a spot? I did. I missed a spot. Red. My foot is asleep again. It's the same foot. Gosh darn this foot of mine. I've always had that feature on the drawing app on your phone and never realized. Thanks, it'll probably be useful. Awesome. I'm glad I could help. Yes. Red girl. So the OMG will definitely need to be blue. Contrast all this red. Hmm. This O is like disproportionate to everything else. Okay. Now that I have them where I want them, now I can make them look better. Now I can probably see their letters. Computer has recovered. Welcome back, Blue. It's getting a bit late and I feel like I should go to bed now. However, if you don't think there's much left of stream, I'm happy to procrastinate a bit. There's not gonna be too much left. All I need to do is shading at this point. Which won't take long, because I don't shade very detailedly. Oops. Because I really need to go to bed too. I have work in the morning, and it is officially past my bedtime. So it's supposed to be a short stream. I don't know what I was thinking, considering I never drew a Charmeleon before. But all I need to do is make this letters look a little bit better, and then shade, and it's done. Man, I'm so happy for you. You don't have to go to school tomorrow. I love that for you. Oh yeah, another effect I use on here is the sparkle. The sparkle is great. I love the sparkle. As you can see, the sparkle adorns my overlay. Oh no, computer's still suffering a bit. Sparkly. Even though you probably can't even see that when it's tiny. I don't even know why I'm trying with that. I think I'm just tired. Maybe if they're bigger though. No. Less particles. Just a little bit of sparkle. No. Maybe sparkles on the outside. I know what I must do. I'll make them look round like bubbles by using this. There we go. Something like that. And then And then I'm going to make a layer under it. Then I'm going to make it look shiny. Watch. Bigger brush size. There we go. Now I'm going to hide it for a bit while I do the shading of the actual character. So we take that, we take our softy brush, wherever that is, it's just down here in the sparkly. It gets... Softy brush. Gets weird when it's not a brush and it's a sparkle, and then I have to remember that it's the brush. Okay, now what we do, magic wand, we select all the outside space. We're gonna refer to all layers. I'm gonna select all the outside space and we're gonna invert it. Now we're gonna be coloring only on the colored stuff. I like to do the highlights first, because that'll help you learn where your shadows are. Because for the longest time, it was impossible for me to shade. I'm gonna lower the opacity of that. Actually, first we're gonna blur it, because I forgot. I like to blur it. I like to blur the edges, because then it becomes real nice and soft. And it's also good for like this, how I didn't want it to be outside the lashes, but if you just do that on the outside a little bit, it'll kind of go away. But you won't be able to tell once the opacity is lowered. Forgot about the tongue. Now we're going to lower the opacity. Now we're gonna make another layer. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's why you can, if you get confused about your light layers that you can't really see in the preview little thing, just unsee and see it again, and you'll see exactly what that layer is. What happened? Don't know wall level. What happened? Oh no, good night, Nin. I'm sorry I was so focused in my shading. Wait, good night, Blue. Wait, oh wait, okay, Nin is going to sleep. I'm confused. I need to scroll up. Good night, Nin. Okay, Nin, have good sleeps. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I missed everyone saying goodnight to Nin. I hope you could still hear me, Nin. I hope you have sweet dreams. It's almost done, you guys. It's almost done. And sometimes I'll be brushing and I'm like, why is my brush not doing anything? Like, what is going on here? Check and see if you're still on your blur tool, because that happens to me so much, where I'm like, what's happening? Do I have the wrong thing selected? Like, what's going on? I don't understand. Why is nothing happening? Also check if you're on your eraser, because I do that a lot too. I'll just be like, why isn't anything happening? Oh, I'm on the eraser. Did my music stop? Has it been 3 hours of relaxing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon music? Is that what's happening here? It wasn't supposed to take 3 hours. It's so silent without music. That is exactly what happened. Yay. Thank you, TK. I appreciate that. Like, you could ask Zen. It took me forever to, like, commit to learning how to shade. And he was like, please believe me. Shading will help so much, make it look look like great. And I'm like, nah, I don't believe in shading. I can't do it. It's too weird and complicated, and I don't understand how it works. Now it's like, oh yeah, I see it. So thank you, Zen, for teaching me the importance of shading. Even though he wanted me to learn how to cell shade, and I'm like, nope, that's too much. I'll soft shade. I still don't understand cell shading. Oh, hi, Evelyn. Welcome in. Gates music is so good. No, we don't have a guide the raid command or redeem. Now you got me confusing it. Nah. I kind of just raid whoever I know is live that's like my friend. We're almost done. I am so tired. I need to go to bed. It was not supposed to take this long. I mean, it's only been like 3 hours, but still. After working for 9. Nice. 2.4K muffins. Doesn't help that the music is very calming and it's gonna make me even more sleepy. But I think we're done. I feel like. I'm sure. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I wanted to give her a scarf. That's what I was forgetting. How could I forget that? I've been forgetting it all this time. Oh no. Well, it'll be quick. I promise. It's a quick fix. I'm good at scarves. don't know why I made a whole other folder for that. It was not necessary. And then remember, if you want to erase a line in a layer that you have the pixels locked, remember to unlock it. I actually think you can erase with the locked pixels in this one, but you couldn't in Sketchbook, so I'm not sure. Shading was 20 minutes. Will it be as quick as shading? I'm sorry, TK. It's almost over, I promise. Okay, she's done. For real this time. I knew there was something that was missing. It was the scarf. Let's go. She's done. She's complete. She's beautiful, my child. Without, can we see without the dots at the top? Oh, right. Of course. Thank you for reminding me to get rid of the dots on the top. I very appreciate it. Thank you. I knew there was something still wrong. It was the dots. The dots are still there. And for TK, we can get one more look at the boys. The boys. Let's go, little boys. She is. The little girl is just admiring the little boys. Oh, little boys. She's like, oh my gosh, the little boys. Okay. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for sticking through with me, even though this was supposed to be a short stream and we all have to go to bed. I would also like if I was surrounded by the little boys. They're just great to be surrounded by. Thank you, Evelyn. I hope everyone has good sleeps. And if it is not sleep time for you, then I hope you have good time zone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you, Blue. Ooh. Thank you, PJ. Naps the twin. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thanks, TK. Hey, sorry, Evelyn. I don't know them. Just a suggestion, though. Maybe some other time. But I appreciate the suggestion. I'll have to check them out. I'll see what they're about. If I could type, that'd be cool. You could raid my bed. I'd love to raid your bed, PJ. But then you might not be able to sleep. Okay. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to type. Read. There we go. Now I did it. Don't break my bed. Yeah, be careful, everybody. Don't jump into PJ's bed too hard. Oh, good night, everybody. See you later.